Hi there, I'm Dr. Stephanie Falk, and today I'd like to talk to you about a coping technique that I like to refer to as your personal track record. What it allows you to do is to draw on past experiences in such a way that it bolsters your in-the-moment confidence and competence in facing a present stressor. So what is your track record? Your track record includes things that you've gone through, things that you've accomplished, things that you've navigated that have been really tough, but yet you've lived through it and come out the other side in ways that allow you to feel even better and stronger. Maybe you wouldn't pick to go through stressors or difficult times that you've already gone through, and I certainly get that. But feeling the confidence and the capability, having gone through it, I think is something that can encourage us in the day-to-day when we're facing a new stressor. So how would you access this idea of a personal track record and begin to apply it? What you would do, I think the easiest thing, is to just grab a piece of paper and a pen and begin writing down the things that you've accomplished. Maybe that includes getting a C in a class that you thought that you were failing, but you hung in there and you were able to pass. Maybe it is graduating from college. Maybe it's navigating a really rough breakup. Maybe it's hanging in there on a hike that was incredibly difficult, but yet you hung in there, you were able to keep moving and pushing forward, and you got to the waterfall at the very end of the hike, and you were incredibly proud of yourself for doing so. So your track record can look a number of different ways. The essential element is that you're able to reflect on the past and draw strength from it, draw confidence from having navigated some tough things. And applying that to my own life, I'll try to be really brief here. I was once giving a lecture and I was 21 years old, and there was probably about 250 people in the audience. And in the very middle, it was going great, and I was happy about it, and I felt like, okay, I think I'm getting my points across. And then in the very middle of it, I started getting really lightheaded and my heart started racing, and I wasn't feeling very well. And I said over the microphone, whoo, it's getting really hot in here. Wow, it's hot. And as I said that, I remember thinking, oh my goodness, Steph, did you say that out loud? Did that actually come out of your mouth? And then needless to say, I continued to make interesting comments and ended up completely passing out in front of this group of, again, 250, 300 people. And luckily my husband was in the audience, and he actually ran up to the microphone and caught me. He was kind of my hero in that moment, so I didn't hit my head and I was okay. As needless to say, incredibly embarrassing. But what did I learn from this experience? I learned a couple of things. I learned that nobody treated me any different. I learned that the lecture the next week actually went well despite this awful experience. I learned that I could navigate through tough and embarrassing things. And I also learned that any future lecture was not going to be really that bad if I didn't pass out in front of everyone. So I use this every single time I give a lecture that I feel just a little bit antsy about. I recall this as a part of my track record, and I say to myself, hey, Steph, you navigated that, you can definitely do this, what's right in front of you here today. And so that's a way that you can draw on the past, and related to your track record, and implement it in the here and now. And so it involves some self-talk. It involves the capacity to kind of allow your heart to be touched by past things that you've gone through and to draw on that power. So I hope it's been helpful to tune into this little tip. Again, it's really important for us to gain the skills and the tools necessary to cope with stress on the day-to-day. And I think using your personal track record is a wonderful way to do it. So thank you for watching. If you don't want to miss a video, feel free to subscribe. I hope that this finds you having an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you.